Guys, welcome back to another Brookhouse YouTube video. Today we got our best bets and player props for week 14 of the NFL season.
And as you can see, boys, we're on the websites for Thrive and Underdog Fantasy. Both these, if you use code BROS, they're both linked in the description, will double your first deposit up to $100. So say you just want to play a little bit, put $10 in there, you'll have $20 on your account. Thrive has better payouts. Underdog has more props to choose from. Both of them are great for playing. Have some fun with them. Go check it out. Both links in the description.
And starting out with our 3 Thrive plays. First up, we got Mark Andrews over 4.5 receptions. Last year without Lamar Jackson, in every single game he hit this number. Obviously, Lamar's probably not going to play this week against the Steelers. It's going to be Tyler Huntley. And again, he absolutely loves to force the ball to Mark Andrews. Love the 4.5 receptions line. Next up, we got DeAndre Swift over 35.5 rushing yards. Swift last week got 14 carries, and if this continues, it's basically guaranteed he hits this number. He's been averaging over 5.5 yards per carry this year, so he only needs like 7 carries. And again, good matchup. Expect tons of scoring against a divisional opponent in the Vikings. And last up, we got Dameon Pierce under 64.5 rushing yards. In games that the Texans get absolutely blown out, they kind of abandon the run, and we expect the Cowboys to absolutely destroy the Texans and also Dallas, at least for fantasy. It's number 6 against running back, super tough matchup. Yeah, and like I said, 2 games, so week 11 and week 12, he had 10 rushing attempts and 5 rushing attempts when they got blown out. 8 rushing yards in both games. Again, expect them to get blown by the Cowboys. Love the under 64.5 rushing yards.
Yeah, boys, reviewing the Thrive plays, we got Mark Andrews over in his receptions, we got DeAndre Swift over rushing yards, and we got Dameon Pierce under his rushing yards. Moving over to Underdog Fantasy, the first play we're going to look at here is the Derrick Henry over 91.5 rushing yards. Derrick Henry has owned the Jacksonville Jaguars in 3 of his past 4 games against Jacksonville. He's hit this number. And in those 4 games, he is averaging 147 rush yards per game. Absolutely crazy. Tennessee is favored by 3.5 points. This game should be close, but Tennessee hopefully will be up. We'll be running the ball a lot. We got Treylon Burks out. In the game Treylon Burks is out, Derrick Henry's getting the ball a ton. Expect Derrick Henry to get fed the ball. We love him going over 91.5. Next prop, moving over to Jerry Jeudy. Over 58.5 receiving yards. He hit this last week, and he only played on 38% of snaps and only got 4 targets. He was on a snap count. He just came back from the injury, and now he should be fully healthy. He's a full participant in practice, and Cortland Sutton isn't playing in this game. Russell Wilson, they should be down to the Chiefs. It could be a blowout. What's going to happen? They're going to be throwing the ball a ton. They're going to be giving soft zones to Jerry Jeudy. Should easily cruise over this number. He is the clear wide receiver 1 for the Broncos with Sutton out. And our last prop of the day, we're going to go over to an under for Dalton Schultz. Let me search this up real here. Dalton Schultz under 35.5 receiving yards. Dalton Schultz under this line in 3 straight games. And who's he going against? The Texans. They are 17-point favorites to the Texans. They ain't going to be throwing the ball too much. They're going to be using Zeke a ton. Going to be using Pollard a ton. Shouldn't have to throw it too much. I think Schultz, the past 3 games, only averaging 3 catches per game. He's not really a deep target kind of guy. Most of his catches are underneath. He gets a lot of touchdowns. We like him going under this number. So we're reviewing the Underdog plays one more time. We got Derrick Henry over, Jerry Jeudy over, and Dalton Schultz under. We don't recommend parlaying all 6 of these together. Maybe choose 2 you like if you're playing on Underdog or Thrive. And again, check them out. They're both linked in our description.
And guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you do play, always play responsibly in both Underdog and Thrive Fantasy. Again, is linked in the description. Thanks again for watching. See you guys next time.